Welcome to the G.A.B. This is G.A.B.
They should have never gave you platforms.
Oh, snaps. You know what segment we about to get into? Ooh, we about to get into the SAF segment. And this series right here, this docuseries had I didn't know what to expect when I was watching it. I seen the trailer and I was like, all right, let me give it a chance. You know, it was like number 1, number 2 on Netflix. And I was like, all right, yeah, I mean, I done had some shitty roommates before. I ain't gonna disclose their names, but they know who the fuck they is. They
Giggity.
Shitty. Don't clean up after themselves. Motherfuckers dirty. These niggas and they sleep schedule, I didn't like it and all that type of ordeal. But they weren't as worse as the worst roommate ever. Oh my God. Holy Harriet. I was like, what? That first episode, alright, let me give you the stats. IMDb gave it 7.3, and Rotten Tomatoes didn't even give it a score yet. But you know what I say about them critics? They ain't really agreeing with me, so fuck them critics. But the people gave it 92%, so we on the same. You feel me? Let me give the people a goddamn hand clap for that. We on the same page. Good shit, y'all. I see y'all out there. This came out March 1st, 2022. And this was created by Blumhouse Television. I don't know if Blumhouse Television is in cahoots with Blumhouse Productions, but Blumhouse Production deals with a lot of horror films and scary stuff, so I don't know if they one in the two. But this was like some psychological, could be scary to some people type of docu-series. And like the title it says itself, the worst roommates ever, because they were terrible roommates. You feel me? First episode, this was a 5 episode. One of the stories had 2 parts. First episode, they talked about the worst granny ever. Granny kill your ass. That should have been her name. Shit, Granny Murk. She gonna murk your ass in a millisecond. But yeah, it was basically this chick. You know, she had like a hard upbringing and all that in the past, blah, blah, blah. We ain't gonna talk about that. Go watch the show, you'll understand. But she was a granny killer. She was I don't know if she was the first or second serial killer or serial woman killer. And yes, she was white. You feel me? I mean, it's like serial killers is like, that. White people got that. That's in y'all culture. That's in your culture. To be serial killers, bruh. What the hell? Not all white people, but y'all know that's y'all culture, man. Y'all know that's what y'all do. But yeah, she was an old lady, and at first she back in the day, younger, she scammed a lot. So this came in with her scam, and when she got older, she usually take people that had disabilities, people that didn't really have families to look after them. They usually has mental health issues. She take them in the home, have them live like downstairs in their little basement thing and stuff like that. And you know, down the line, she murked their ass, but nobody suspected anything. Cause after she murked them, she's still taking their Social Security disability checks, and then she used that money to fund politicians and things in her local community. So everybody looked at her like, oh my God, this is the best granny ever. Oh my God. And then, oh yeah, she's so totally dope, bro. She gives us money. And it's like, y'all do no background on her? Y'all ain't do no Google searches? Because that's what they did on the show. A simple Google search and all this shit popped up. We're like, damn, she's scamming everybody. She's a scam artist. And now she murdering people. And what it was is the detectives, somebody was like, yo, I'm seeing her dig holes in the back. And these people ain't coming out of the house. What's happening to them? So then, you know, they got the warrant and stuff like that down the line. Then they start digging. And then, all right. She, right when they're digging the hole, she came out. They found something. She went I gotta go visit my nephew down the street. Detective was like, you know what? Go ahead. We can't stop you. Go ahead. All right. And literally 30 minutes later, bing, hit a damn bone or something, and it was like a feeble bone or the shin bone. You feel me? Y'all correct me out there if y'all know what it is. I think it's the feeble bone, but bow, hit it. You know what? They like, oh my gosh, she's burying people. Oh, Granny, the Granny killer. Man. And then, you know what? She was long gone. But they called her a couple days later. You feel me? But it's like, damn, she just got away like that. But yeah, man, it was just somebody you never expected to be a killer. The Granny killer. So, you know, that first episode had me hooked. I was like, oh shit. Second episode, that shit was good too. Basically, it was this woman. She was in the military, got out the military, was going to school and stuff like that. Her mom was her roommate. This is in Orange County too. They call it the Orange City, which I don't. The orange. Come on. The orange. No, the orange. The orange. Oh my God, that sounds so stupid. Hated it. But anyway, not a lot of crime happens out there in Orange County, California. We all know that. So this was like a big deal. So her mom was like, you know, I think her mom passed away or something. I could be wrong. But she needed a roommate. And what she do? The cardinal freaking sin of finding a roommate. She went on Craigslist and put out an ad. And this dude named Joey Coy. Was it Joey Coy? I think it was. Yeah. He actually went to the ad. You feel me? He was like, yo, man, you know, I want to be your roommate. And I knew what was going to happen before they even had the whole episode. I'm like, oh, older Asian dude, the younger Spanish-looking chick. She start taking him in, showing him around family and stuff like that. What happens? Yes, he falls in love with her, and now he's starting to get all antsy. And then she's telling him, like, yo, you probably look better if you're dressed this way, or, you know, this and that. Like, you look good in that. So he started doing it. Then he got plastic surgery to make himself look younger. And then what happened after that? Yeah, you guessed it. He murdered her out of a crime of passion. He loved her. And some of you women out there, some, capital SOME, some of you women out there is like, oh my God, that's real love. If nobody fights for me like that, I don't want it. Oh God. What are you talking about? What the hell? What? Yeah, but like, Craigslist roommates, never, ever get a roommate off Craigslist. That's what episode 2 taught me. He killed her. He was just trying to make up shit. He was like trying to act dumb and try to have an accent when he been living in California his whole life. So he tried to act stupid, like I went to the store. I got the roommate love. Everybody looking at him like, oh, now you don't know how to talk. Oh, now the cat got your tongue. Okay. Episode 3. Actually, this was the weakest episode out of all of them. It was called Marathon Man. It was a dude in Chile. He actually didn't kill nobody, but he attempted. He went out there. The crazy thing about this episode, though, this motherfucker scammed the whole goddamn country. He scammed the country of Palestine. He said he was running in a marathon for Palestine because he was Palestinian and he wanted to put the country on the map. Guess what race he was? He was Lebanese! What the f***? Nobody do Google searches. Nobody searched these people's background. But yep, scammed them out of hella money. Was scamming the people that he roommate out with Chile with hella money. And then he scammed this one dude out of like $120K because what he did, he told him like, yo, I got you. I could buy you property out here. We could get into this together. And bruh, white dude from London, he was like, okay, sounds like good business. I'm going to do it. Stupidest thing ever he could have done was leave the money with bruh. Just left it with him. Never found that money again. And they got to altercation. He picked up a club like a goddamn caveman and kakabaya right in the back of his head. End of that story. Didn't kill him though. They start putting the dots together. Then the one roommate with the chick didn't like him. She had suspicions. She was like, something off with this nigga. But see, the thing is, everybody else liked him. He was such a likable guy. He was so nice. People out there, stop falling for the bull malarkey. These people be all acting nice and doing all this bullshit, and then they scam me. So he was scamming them too. Scammed her, a little bit of dough. And then, like, he took her. They went out and hung out for the first time by themselves. And she was starting to warm up to him, like, kind of cool, you know what I mean? Then she started. Glasses for this one, because this was the stupidest shit. And I don't know how people fall for this shit, but he told her, he was like, you know what? In this warehouse, there's a golden toilet. Ew, golden toilet. Oh my God. A golden toilet? Are you serious? My God. Sweet baby black Jesus. What are you thinking? So she was like, I don't know if I believed it, but I went to the warehouse anyway. Oh, at first he told me it was a house, and then we got there as an abandoned warehouse. First red flag. And she still went in there. So what happened? Went in there, you feel me, start talking, and I guess his weapon of choice is pick up something off the ground and cow in the back of the head. So he blink her in the back of the head, you feel me? She was like, ugh, knocked out or whatever. Then he thought she was dead, rolled her up, and kind of like threw her on the side somewhere. Rolled her up in some type of carpet thing. And then like she was alive, and she, same day, got herself out the fucking carpet, bruh. She digged herself out, you feel me? And she went over to the other roommates, and shit like that. Was like, oh, he tried to kill me. Oh, this motherfucker's crooked. He a sadistic bastard. You know why? Because he was there. He was the first person she saw, and you know what happened? He was like, oh my God, here she is. I've been worried about you. Oh God. Why? Who did this to you? You know you did it, motherfucker, you crazy son of a bitch. Wow. Wild as hell. Then you had the last episode. This was a 2-part episode. And, man, this motherfucker crazy. But it taught me something about the laws out here when it comes to housing, and it's total bullshit. The squatter law. He was using that shit to his advantage. So basically it was this dude, he was in the law, but he failed the bar and stuff like that, and he never became a lawyer. And like to his family, he was looked at as a disappointment compared to his brother. His brother was like, top dog and shit like that. So he was out there and he started scamming. And the way he started scamming was using the squatter laws and the laws in his advantage. So the first chick he did this to, he basically got in there and he pulled on her heartstrings, you feel me? And then they start, first was roommates, then start coming together. And all the women said the same thing. Oh my God, he was tall, dark, and handsome. And he just started talking to me. And I didn't know he was just so smart. Oh my God. Like, what? Jeez. Did this nigga kill somebody? I don't know if he killed somebody either. He was on the brink of killing somebody. That was the thing. But he used a squatter law, and I guess the squatter law is, in certain states, once you have mail sent to you, you are a resident of that house. And they can't kick you out unless they go the legal eviction process. And that could take up to 3 months. Just imagine a motherfucker you don't want in your goddamn house, walking around, doing whatever the hell they want, not paying rent. And they looking at you stupid, like, I live here rent free. Squatter law. I can sit here. I don't give a damn. That's what he did with the first woman. Eating her food, doing all types of stuff. And then her landlord, he couldn't do anything either. You feel me? And then it started getting violent. So then she left, and the landlord had to deal with him for motherfucking years. He stayed in the house rent free for years. And I'm like, damn, how's this nigga not rich? Bum ass nigga. Staying on for years. He didn't pay no damn rent. He went to another person's house, ruined her damn life and career and credit and everything. Ruined her financially doing this squatter stuff. Then started getting violent. than the last chick that he dealt with. Yeah. She was like, you know what? I'm gonna fight this motherfucker. She started throwing parties because he didn't like drinking or smoking. Yeah, you don't like drinking or smoking, but you like choking out motherfuckers and sitting in the motherfucking house rent-free for years. You son of a bitch. But yeah, she started partying and stuff like that. He got all mad and started getting aggressive and then like choked her out and was like, I'll kill you. You keep drinking that weak ass whiskey. You keep bumping that weak ass music, that weak ass Wu-Tang, which is a lie. Wu-Tang is the shit. Wu-Tang forever, motherfuckers. Yeah, that was his sentiment. And then, he got caught and he did like, I think 2 or 3 years of jail time. Load of bullshit. But basically, that was the last episode. Worst roommates ever. Look it, I had some bad roommates, but I ain't had a roommate that did no shit like that. Oh my God, thank the Lord. Thank you, sweet baby black Jesus. Oh my God. Thank you. Oh my goodness, bro. This is wild though. But yeah, man, it made me learn a lot of things about the law and stuff and how, squatter law that needs to change. Change that law, people. Change the law out there in the States. Know your laws. You never know what people know and what they might use against you. But yeah, man, this was a great series. I learned a lot, and it showed me like, damn, these niggas are crazy. And it showed I am blessed to have the roommates that I have, or that I had. You feel me? Even though some of them was shitty, and they know who the fuck they is. Oh man. Once again, that was the worst roommate ever on Netflix. You know what? Like I say, I don't tell y'all to go watch it, nor do I tell y'all not to go watch it. You feel me? I thought this was really good. Whatever. Worst roommate ever. Get the hell out of here. No more bad roommates ever again.